So I have so I've recently noticed and I am not some Linux user, but I just found out that while I was installing Ubuntu in a VM, apparently the GNOME setup wizard is very inaccessible, and I'm going to mute my microphone volume so that the echoing is not ding. But here is basically what I mean.
New desktop audio. New mix slash O. Space. VMware cancel. Ubuntu 64. Space.
So it's gonna restart. I had to restart because I'm gonna show you that the login screen works just fine. However, wait the heck for it. If it even will work. This thing usually starts very fast, but I don't know what the heck happened. Alt Windows S, go. Alt Windows S. Or maybe it's gonna turn on automatically.
What? Be my eyes call. Describe my space. Be my AI. Please wait. Be my AI is writing a message. There are several open windows and notifications on the screen. 1. A VMware workstation window is open with a black terminal screen displaying the message 3421.291612 system. Shutdown 1. Waiting for process. Where? Block. Tools. Below, there's a notification stating easy install is installing Ubuntu 64. This internet connection is required for Ubuntu 14.04 and higher version to install open. VM. Tools. 2. An Ops. Studio window is open. Showing the YouTube live control panel. It prompts for a sign. In with.
Now that
back.
we're ignoring.
Ubuntu Ops 31.0 Ubuntu 64. Bit. Num lock off.
But as soon as I go to log in, if I even can. Come on, you. Please work. I just freaking restarted you moments ago.
No, looks like Ubuntu 64.
Looks like we're restarting again because I don't know what the heck I missed.
Screen reader on. Window. May I validate push button. 01 push button grade.
Num lock off.
And now
Space.
I can sign in.
Black circle. Black circle panel. Password text.
Oh, shoot.
Black panel.
And now as soon as I go to my... This is exactly what I'm gonna mean.
My eyes open. Up.
Screen reader on. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus N. To activate press space. 01 push button. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus N. Window. No initial setup push button. To activate press space. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus N. Window.
Num lock up. Be my eyes column 3. Be my eyes. Describe my screen. Equal space. Be my AI. 1 of 2 level 1. Please wait. Be my AI is writing a message. The screen shows multiple windows open on the desktop. 1. A VMware workstation window is running Ubuntu 64. Bit. Inside the Ubuntu window, there is a prompt to connect your online accounts with options for Ubuntu single sign. On. Google, Nextcloud, and Microsoft. A message at the bottom states, easy install is installing Ubuntu 64. Bit. Internet connection is required for Ubuntu 14.04 and higher version to install open. VM. Tools. 2. An Ops. Studio window is open. Displaying options for back. Backspace. Ubuntu 6. Ubuntu 6. Num lock off.
Frame. Window. No initial setup push button. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus N. Window. Unmaximize. 2 of 9. To activate press return. Frame. Next push button. Alt. Screen read. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus.
Be my space. Be my AI. One of please wait. Be my AI is writing a message. The screen shows a virtual machine running Ubuntu 64. Bit VMware workstation space. Start CARE. Group confirm 34 volume. New tab. H Y E D G E. New tab. Personal. Microsoft. With W Y space S space unselected. GNOME. Spelled with a space unselected. Why is there a G in gnome? App bar. Address. Blank. Selection removed. H Y space S G NOME space E T I L space SETUP space ACCESSI DLE space ORCA. Why is gnome initial setup inaccessible with orca selected? Open file. You can't open this location. Use save as. New tab. Save other. Top stories. H2. Shopping. H2. New Orleans. H2. New tab. Blank. Double. What space space GNOME spelled with a G selected. Space N T A S S A L T T I A S space L L S E T U P A C C E S S I B L E space T H space O R C A. Why is known? H1 solved. Help with orca, please. Ubuntu forums. H2. https://www. Bing. Fred. Help with orca, please. Reload this page. H1. FB : like Facebook social plugin frame. Sign up to see what you. H6. With 2 items. Thread tools. H6. Display. With 2 items. May 1st, 2012. Number 1. The Bacon's Avatar. With April 2009. Location. North. Beans. 107. Distro. Ubuntu Studio. H2. Unhappy. Block quote. I am having problems with getting orca to work right. H2. Unhappy. Help with orca, please. Cat. Your rule top move. Add audio rule space. Add audio rule. NV. Move top rules. Add rule alt status and cat hair roles. Rule move add on space. Add on B button B block B box B border B bold B back B busy B button B block rule type grouping wave file radio built-in wave deep radio button text built-in wave file built-in wave radio cat wave com cat type wave walk raw space select D level gallery 2 lizard D documents item VV video client virtual voice waves voiceovers items header asterisk N map new message not notified wav and comp test space hello okay space and cat double cat okay space. Solved. Help with orca, please, and one more page. Personal. With H2. With Ubuntu Studio H2. Unhappy. Help with orca, please. I am having problems with getting H. 171. Beans. 171. Distro. Ubuntu Studio H2. Unhappy. Help with orca, please. I am having problems with getting orca to work right. In detail, here is the experience. 1. I did a fresh install of Ubuntu 12.04. I then installed the GNOME desktop package. 2. Running Ubuntu in the KDE Plasma workspace mode. I loaded orca. On the first run of orca, the preferences page did not open as per the statement in help. Orca/orca configuration/initial setup. FYI, I have used the program enough to naturally go to the preferences and go through the process. B. The package didn't have a speech dispatcher included. That took me a will 0e to figure out. C. I installed speech dispatcher version 0.7.1. 6 Ubuntu 3 and SPAC version 1.46.02. Ubuntu 1, 3. After double checking the preferences, I can now get some speech to work, though it is very limited. Seemingly only a few of the system maintenance programs. View and package manager can be seen and read to some degree. The titles, tab names, though none of the content specific info contained therein. In recog, it will read the page title, the URL address, and the tab names only. None of the text included in the page is read. Mozilla Firefox has no functioning reader, nor do I use for word processing, LibreOffice, Jedit, or document viewers. PDF format documents. I can't even get the help instructions for orca to read either. 4. And going through the help directions for configuring as best I am able, having learning disabilities that make reading difficult. I believe all the settings are correct. Having used orca for years with pretty good success, my experience shows that to be true, yet it doesn't work now. Can someone help with this? Thanks. Intel i5 3.30 GHz 32G memory. Ubuntu Studio 20.04 with studio repositories loaded. Playing and recording my music the only way I can. https://the massive. Reddit. https://w. H2. Help with initial installation using orca r/ubuntu. https://www. Bing. Banner landmark map. Comments. Community information complimentary. Rules. H2. Host must be a tech support question. H2. Moderators. U/A person app. View all. Reddit rule. Collect primary app. Popular. Answer. Explore. All. Create a r/add add community to favorite r/add community. No next heading. Rules. Community info section.
Window.
H1.
Panel.
Main landmark comments. Comments section. H1. Using a sort. H1. Sort by. Add a F top settings. C toggle 0 media top. K top.
01 push button brave. To activate, press space.
Collapse video. Play. Rock learn. See every. See from bullet. Advertise. Go to 2. 1. Appreciate accessibility setup screens, but either controls work because Orca Zone I used Orcas for what they tell was present option I bullet. The screen where I bullet. First the screen first. H1. Post title help. H1. Post title help with initial installation using Orca. First, I'm using Orca. The screen reader that comes with Ubuntu. I can't see well enough to read the screen. Using the mouse won't work. It has to be keyboard commands, whether Orca, specific or from Ubuntu itself. I am installing Ubuntu, the latest LTS release 24.04 on the framework 13. I have a disk partition set aside for this. Debian is there now, and I'm trying to erase that and replace it with Ubuntu. My bootable drive works, and I can get Orca running after the setup begins. My problem is going through the setup. Doesn't seem to be going well. Here are some examples of the problems. With 3 items bullet, when selecting a Wi-Fi network, I could arrow through the list of networks, but Orca didn't indicate which one I selected. Instead of tapping to the connect button, I had to arrow to the bottom of the list to finally find the button. Bullet, the screen where I was to select the location and time zone was odd. It just had text controls for both until I started typing. Suddenly, what I typed was placed before the currently selected location, which hadn't been spoken aloud by Orca at all until after I typed. I couldn't arrow through the list at all, with no idea what to do. I just typed my choice in the Linux format I'm used to, location/time zone, and hoped for the best. The date is right, but the time is way off. Bullet, I tried to choose the option to erase the selected disk and install Ubuntu. Unlike the other 2 options in the list, this wasn't a checkbox. It sounded like a mix of controls. I activated it and was presented with a grid of disk information. I found the desired disk, but again, Orca wouldn't tell me if it was selected. I then got to the buttons to change or revert, but I don't know what they do. What am I changing or reverting? I thought there's the explanatory text somewhere, so I used Orca's flat review. Instead of reading the current screen, Orca mixed controls from the location, install type, and current screens in an unhelpful mess of information. I finally gave up for now and shut the whole thing down. I know accessibility can be better because Orca's own settings window worked just fine. I was told which of the tabs was selected. Controls worked properly. Groupings were announced. It was great. I don't know what's up with it. Setup screens, but either I'm doing something very wrong or Ubuntu needs to work on the accessibility of their initial installer. If anyone has suggestions for what I could try, I'd appreciate the help. Upvote 1. Downvote 2. Go to comments. Give award. Share. Advertisement. Everyone deserves their shot at the American. Rocket bullet. FC rock. Click. Media 0. C. Set FM. Add a sort. H. Use it as a install 24. You may want once. You may install as a workaround. You could install Ubuntu 23.10 using the legacy desktop installer. After the install finishes, restart. Install all updates. Restart. And then you should be asked to upgrade to 24.04 LTS. You may want to keep a copy of that. Help with initial installation using Orca. New tab. Be my eyes column. Ubuntu 6. Ubuntu 60. Ubuntu. Num lock off.
Login as another user push button. Password text. Type in text. Frame 01 push button. Frame. Window. Frame. Next push button. Window. Dialog run a command. Press ESC to close. Text. Type in text. Command not found. Window. Press ESC to close. Command not found. Press ESC to close. Command not found. Press ESC to. Command not found. Window. Dial press E. Command not window. Press ESC. Command not found. Press ESC to close. Command not found. Window. Press ESC. Capital. Capital A. Capital A. Selected. Orca S. Orca S. Orca S. Orca. Orca so RCA. Command not found. Window. Dialog capital S. Selected. ORCA. Selected. Capital O unselected. Capital O. Capital O. Capital O. Capital O. Capital O. Capital O.
Num lock on. Num lock off.
Screen reader off. Screen reader off. Screen reader on. Frame. Next push button. Alt plus N. To
Start. Search. ACCESSIBLE space COONUT access IO. Untitled. Search. H3. Accessible. Coconut. Browse files at SourceForge. Net. H2. With one item. With 5 rows and 3 columns. Row 2. Name. Column 1. Well. Known. 0. Accessible. Coconut. 22.04.3. 50/50 weekly downloads. Accessible. Coconut. 20.04.05. Fifth accessible. Accessible. Coconut. Navigate for vendor help. Create. Join. Login. Navigate. Open source for use. Plans. Apple commit. Report. Navigate. Open source. Communicate. Chat. Message. Accessible. The links look with 4 item summary. Files. Reviews. Support. Download latest version. /accessible. Coconut. 22.04.3/accessible. Download access. Navigation for vendor help. Create. Join. Login. Navigate. Open source. Soft source for user. Advertisement 5. Downloading. Accessible. Coconut. 22.04.3. AM64. ISO. 2.9 GB. Accessible. Coconut. Ubuntu help with initial is gnome initial new tab. Be my ops 31. Mute mix /o.
Space.
And that's basically it. Ubuntu, we need better accessibility controls because I don't know what they did here.